A man who lives here in Montecito, just a few blocks down, told us a very emotional story today. In a flash, he went from witnessing the horror of this tragedy to becoming one of its heroes. First, Berkeley Johnson heard the roar. Then he saw the rush of mud.
Coming up from the river was trees just dropping. And then I saw it. It was probably 20 feet high of just rock and cars and trunks of trees. I just ran for it. We kicked out the window there to keep the water pouring out. So we got up on the roof here and huddled up there.
Did you think you were going to die?
Yeah, potentially.
The wall of dirt and debris left his home and his neighborhood devastated. Power lines down, trees snapped and piled up. But in the darkness, he heard a buried cry of life.
We heard this little cry, and I don't know how we heard it because it was so loud with all the stuff, but went into this pile, and down in that muck in the middle of nowhere was a little baby, this little child just in the mud up to its, tangled in the roots and the metal and the rock, and if we weren't standing within 2 feet of that thing, we would have never heard it. I mean, so many things had to happen to get to the point where we were standing 2 feet away. The fireman got in, grabbed it, pulled it out. It's covered in mud, and it was
the girl's okay.
The girl's okay. It's unbelievable. If you'd seen there's no way that we should have found that child. And probably 15 more minutes it wouldn't have been alive because it was cold and it had been there for a while.
At the Johnsons today, where everything seemed lost, a little luck was found.
You found it? That was the bunny that I missed catching. Oh my gosh.
Move to one side, let me get it done.
That is unbelievable. That is the best.
The Johnsons found their rabbit